All right, let's talk about Figma. It's one of the most important tools in design today, but let's be honest, opening it for the first time can feel a little intense. So today we're going to demystify it. We are going to take a tour of the interface so you can get past that blank screen and actually start making stuff. You know that feeling, right? You launch a new app, you're all excited to get started, and then bam, you're hit with this wall of icons, menus, and panels. It's just a lot. And that feeling of, where do I even begin, is totally normal. But we're going to conquer that confusion right now. The secret is to stop trying to understand every single button. Instead, we're going to create a really simple mental map. We're just going to break the entire Figma interface down into 4 fundamental areas. If you get these 4 zones, you'll know how to find your way around pretty much anything. Okay, first up, the main event. The canvas. This huge, gray, open space is the heart of Figma. It's your digital playground. It's infinite. This is where every single part of your design is going to live and breathe. Now, the single most important thing on this canvas is something called a frame. Don't let the name fool you. It's just a container. That's it. Think of it like an artboard or a phone screen or a web page. Everything you design lives inside one of these frames. You can even put frames inside other frames, which is super powerful later on. And here's where Figma really helps you out. You don't have to go Googling screen sizes. You just grab the frame tool, and over on the right, Figma gives you this huge list of presets. You need an iPhone 14 Pro screen? Click. A MacBook Pro? Click. You get a perfectly sized canvas to start your design in literally a second.
So, you've got your playground, you've got your container. Now what do you actually build with? For that, we look up to the top of the screen, to our second key area, the toolbox. This is where all your basic, essential building blocks live.
You've got your absolute workhorse shapes, like the rectangle. You just hit R on your keyboard. Honestly, most user interfaces are just a bunch of fancy rectangles, right? Buttons, text cards, banners, it all starts here. For anything that isn't a perfect rectangle or circle, you've got the pen tool. Just press P. This lets you draw custom vector shapes. And the key word there is vector. It means you can make them tiny or huge and they'll never get blurry or pixelated. Super important. And of course, the text tool. Shortcut T. I mean, this one's pretty obvious, right? It's how you put words on the screen. It's how you bring your designs to life with actual content. Now, the pen tool looks way scarier than it is. Really, it's just connect the dots. You click to drop points to make a shape. Then you hit Enter, and you can grab those points and pull on their little handles to create beautiful, smooth curves. It takes a little bit of practice for sure, but that's the basic idea. Oh, and here's a super important tip that trips up almost every beginner. If you just drag the corner of a design, you're just resizing the box, and it can stretch and distort everything inside. No good. Instead, hit K to use the scale tool. This will resize everything proportionally. The shapes, the text size, even the thickness of the lines. It's a total game changer. Okay, so you've used your tools, you've put some shapes and text on the canvas. Awesome. But how do you keep it all organized? And how do you actually change how things look? Well, that brings us to our third area, the side panels. This is your command and control center. Over on the left, you've got the layers panel. Just think of this as a table of contents for your design file. Every single thing you make, every rectangle, every piece of text shows up here in a neat list. You can group things together, drag them around to reorder them, click the little eye icon to hide them or lock them so you don't mess them up. It's all about structure. And then on the right, you have the inspector. This panel is pure magic. It's totally context-aware, which means it changes depending on what you've clicked on. Did you select a shape? Cool. Now you can change its color, round the corners, or add a drop shadow. Clicked on some text? Now you have controls for the font, the size, the alignment. It's your fine-tuning station. So we've looked at the canvas, the toolbox, and the side panels. But the real aha moment, the thing that makes it all click, is seeing how they all work together in this beautiful, simple loop. This is the core of everything. Check it out. Here's the loop. Step 1, you grab a tool from the top. Step 2, you draw something on the canvas. Step 3, it immediately pops up in your layers list on the left. And step 4, you click on it and tweak all its properties over in the inspector on the right. That's it. Tool, canvas, layers, inspector. That's the rhythm. That's the fundamental dance of working in Figma. Pick a tool, create on the canvas, see it on the left, change it on the right, over and over and over again. Once that 4-step process becomes second nature, you're no longer a beginner. You've got the key to the whole thing. Look, Figma is a
powerful tool for sure. But the idea to get started is so simple. Just get in there and practice that loop. Explore. Don't be afraid to click on things and see what happens. Just start creating. Because honestly, the best way to really learn this stuff isn't by watching me, it's by doing it yourself.